Welcome back to my channel, Colleen C to Serendipity. Today is July 13th, 2022. I like to bring you this day in history. Outraged and saddened after the acquittal of George Zimmerman, the Florida man who killed a black teenager in 2012, Oakland, California resident Alicia Garza post a message on Facebook on July 13th, 2013. Her post contains the phrase Black Lives Matter, which soon becomes a rally cry and a movement throughout the United States and around the world. Garza said she felt a deep sense of grief after Zimmerman was acquitted. She was further saddened to note that many people appeared to blame the victim, Trayvon Martin, and not the disease of racism. Patricia Collors and a Los Angeles community organizer and friend of Garza's read her post and replied with the first incident of Black Lives Matters. As a hashtag became popular on Facebook and Twitter, Garza Collors and the fellow activist Opal Tometi built a network of community organizers and racial justice activists using the name Black Lives Matter. The phrase and hashtag were then quickly adopted by grassroots activists and protesters across the country, particularly after the subsequent killings of Michael Brown, Eric Garner, and a number of other African Americans at the hands of police officers and would-be vigilantes like Zimmerman. Simple and clear in its demand for Black dignity, the phrase becomes one of the major symbols of the protest and erupts after Brown's killing in Ferguson, Missouri in 2014. While polling showed that the majority of Americans disapproved of Black Lives Matter movement when it first began, in the years following, support of its central argument grew. After May 2020 killing of George Foreman in Minneapolis unleashed a nationwide protest movement against police brutality, racism, and the support for Black Lives Matter movement increased by a 28-point margin in 2 weeks, almost as much as it had in the preceding 2 years, according to the New York Times, perhaps more than any other phrase since Black Power, Black Lives Matter became a singular rallying cry for Americans and global racial justice movements. I hope you enjoyed this day in history, and if you did, please give it and comment down below. And remember to smile, because I love you, but more importantly, God loves you. Bye. See you in my next video.